What's going on, guys? We're back. It's the Storyworks podcast. I am your host, Zac Andrew.
I'm your co-host, Andrew Hall.
We're talking about two things today and two things only, Andrew.
Oh,
Fine dining and breathing.
good thing that's all I know how to do.
We watched The Menu over the weekend.
It's crazy.
I really didn't have a lot of expectations. Yeah, I mean, from what our friends have told us, they said, go into it. Don't look too much into it. I didn't even watch a trailer for it.
I had seen a trailer for it.
Yeah. How much of that did that affect your viewing experience? Traitor.
Not a whole lot, honestly. I went in expecting it to be
I mean, it's listed as a thriller.
I was going to say, I went in expecting it to be something a little bit different than what it actually turned out being.
Yeah.
I went in expecting it to be a lot more tense and scary.
Yeah.
I guess, because in the trailer, I guess I can say this because they showed in the trailer.
Right.
They show dude get his finger cut off.
They show that in the trailer.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And so I was expecting it to be a little bit more body horror.
Yeah.
And gore in that sense.
Mm-hmm.
I was is this dude cooking people?
That was my first thought, and I didn't even watch the trailer, so I totally get that.
But the actual movie in itself is very different. In a good way. In a good way.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely took me by surprise because I thought it was going to be darker, I guess.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. This movie is definitely an intense thriller
for sure.
But really good. Just a great kind of refreshing viewing experience. We got Anya Taylor-Joy.
Love her.
Always love Anya Taylor-Joy.
Marry me.
Is it Ralph Fiennes? Is that how
Ralph?
you say?
I thought it was Ralph. Yeah, or Ralph Fiennes or something.
Ralph Fiennes, our man Voldemort, Lord Voldemort, playing chef. Fantastic
chef.
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef. Oh,
what a great role.
Yes, I know. Yes, chef. No.
It's like a wholesome movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a wholesome movie. It fucked me up because I thought it was going to be crazy shit.
Yeah. Well, of course you did. It's Filthy Frank talking
Yeah,
about.
right.
A dad and his son about a food truck.
Oh, nice.
Maybe I watched the wrong one, but that's all I could find.
A wholesome
yes,
Filthy
chef.
Frank cut.
No, I kept saying throughout the entire time we were watching this movie that it was the most intense episode of Hell's Kitchen I had ever seen.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, for real. Definitely has
Every
a lot
time
to
you
say.
just hear
Except he's not screaming, It's fucking wrong.
No, he's like, Jeremy is a sous chef.
Oh, stop, dude. Holy shit.
I have a story to tell all of you. This next course is about this, and here's why.
I love the dialogue and the monologues written in this movie, dude.
Dude, it's so good.
So fucking good. Great cast. This is definitely a huge character-focused piece. There's not a lot of locations in this movie. There's not a lot of. We're pretty much
in
with
a room.
These characters from start to finish. You know what I mean? It starts
there's
off quick.
2 scenes in the beginning of the movie where, well, I guess 3 at the beginning of the movie where you're not in the restaurant, but then 90% of the movie takes place inside the restaurant.
Yeah. And they make it work. It's very, I wasn't it didn't bore me at all.
No.
Being stuck inside that restaurant, it was still.
It's pretty quickly paced.
And it's versatile, and the shooting style is really nice.
I loved the cinematography.
Yeah, we'll get into it once we get, because, I mean, it's going to be hard. We're trying to give it an overview, but it's going to be hard to not get into it.
Also,
because
Nicholas Hoult was perfect.
So good.
I hated his character, but I loved.
You love to hate him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The fact that it draws that reaction out of you.
He did fantastic.
Do you realize? Because I didn't realize it until I just looked it up. But That's Beast from like the X-Men movies.
Yep.
Like the First Class and on.
Yep.
I didn't realize that.
I recognized him
I
from
thought
that.
for me, he looked like Teddy from Westworld.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, is this him? Like, I couldn't tell for sure or not. I kept
Yeah.
seeing him in the movie, and I was like, he kind of looks like the cowboy from season 1 that is like looking after Dolores all the time.
Right, yeah. So besides...
There you go, Davis. I talked about Westworld for you for a little bit.
Rest in peace, Westworld.
Pour one out.
So that's the first time, like that's the first notable performance you remember from Nicholas Hoult?
Is Beast and X-Men? Yeah.
Getting to see him, this was just, I wonder if he had fun with his role. I feel like he probably did. I mean, there's a lot that goes into being this guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The energy he gives off.
The super foodie,
like unbelievably. It's like so over the top, but it works fantastically.
I think that's like a Adam McKay thing because the movie is produced by Adam McKay and Will Ferrell.
Okay, yeah, I always forget that. How fucking crazy is that?
Like
I don't know what kind of producer credits that Will Ferrell has, but this just
I think he's just listed as a producer. Like it's produced by Adam McKay, Betsy Koch, and Will Ferrell.
It's still really cool that he invested himself into this script. I really enjoyed it.
For sure. But yeah, like because Adam McKay made like Talladega Nights and Anchorman and the other guys.
So crazy.
And like they have all those like over the top characters, but you still like love to see the over the topness.
Yeah, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. With how that plays in with his acting. I like that. Because he brought a lot of comedic relief for sure.
Absolutely, dude. Every single time
reminded me of Justin Roiland in Barbarian. You know what I mean?
Justin Long,
yeah. Justin Roiland. Oh yeah.
Morty is being chased down.
Yeah, by the mother. Justin Long's character, how he was just in this situation, but dumb and always making you laugh about it.
Yeah, absolutely. He was there to relieve the tension.
Mm-hmm.
Every single time this fucker took a picture of the food, I wanted to strangle him.
So, like, what are you doing? Like, he wanted to be there so bad, and he's breaking, like, the first rule. What the fuck?
It's so absurd.
Yeah. General overview, because I just want to get into it, because it's fucking crazy. I give it, like, a solid 8.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I think that's about right. 8.5.
I definitely want to watch it again because I feel like there's
take in more now.
There's a lot, but there's so much with these monologues that I need to take all that shit in again, like the chef's big speeches. There's a lot going on, and I don't want to miss anything. So I really enjoyed it. Go check this shit out, streaming on HBO Max right now.
We're out here shilling every single day.
If anybody has like Hulu or Netflix related films, let us know. We're riding HBO so fucking hard right now. But hey, what can I say? They're releasing some good ass movies.
Just give me a lifetime subscription and I'll never stop.
Seriously, yeah, right.
I'm asking you, James Gunn.
Come on, James, you can make it.
I know
happen.
you can do it. I know you've got connections.
He's appearing in everything. That's HBO Max now. James Gunn is going to write for all of HBO.
Yep, that's it. He's not just the head of DC now. He's also just the head of Warner Brothers Discovery.
No, yeah, he's like a hive mind, dude. He's spreading. He's spreading.
They create like a supercomputer for him, and he like jacks himself in.
He's jacked in, 100%. All right, man. Before we go into the menu super hard, I do want to give some shout outs. The Golden Globes just happened, and we had some awesome.
I didn't watch them.
Recognition. Me neither, but I like to kind of look who won afterwards.
Yeah, I didn't know that they happened, so I didn't even look up the winners.
I get like the news feed going to where it's telling me what's happening, and then I'll watch the acceptance speeches that I want to watch. But I've never been super into sitting through an entire live show.
That shit's like 3-4 hours long.
That's not my thing, dude. And ever since Nickelodeon's
dude, the furthest I got was the Kids' Choice Awards.
Kids' Choice Awards.
Gwen Stefani on stage performing Sweet Escape.
Woohoo!
Woo! Copyright. Copyright.
Hey, Davis hit the high note. Good job.
He
I
did
couldn't
it.
do it. Good shit. So yeah, but I still like to see the recognition. I still like to see who won, and like I
Yeah,
said,
for sure.
check out their speeches. We got some great recognition for awards this year. Let me just kind of scroll through, see what we got. One that I really think was kind of dumb though is that. Sorry, I didn't even see the movie, so it's not even almost fair for me to judge it. But I'm just gonna say it.
Go ahead, pop off, King.
Austin Butler won Best Actor in a Drama Motion Picture for playing Elvis.
Oh, it was the fucking Elvis movie.
Yeah, dude. Like what?
Snore.
I don't think.
Z
I don't
Z
know.
Z
Yeah.
Z Z Z Z.
Big Z's. I was really rooting for Brendan Fraser with The Whale.
Yeah.
But Elvis, dude, come.
Maybe if they made it like a kind of like a satirical parody where like he makes a whole bunch of absurd songs and like.
Right.
I'm just describing Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story.
Walk Hard. It's the only biopic that you ever need to watch.
It's true. Just watch it.
It hits every single note of every single biopic you've ever fucking seen.
And it's hilarious.
If you haven't seen Walk Hard,
the music walks hard.
it walks hard, dude. Bold. It really does.
Down life's rocky road.
You know? You do know. You already know.
And I do know. And you know that I know.
Wrong kid die. I love it, dude. It's fucking hilarious. Great movie.
I never realized how easy it was to accidentally cut someone in half with a machete.
Oh my God, dude.
Dude, Elvis is in Walk Hard.
Yes, he is.
Played by fucking Jack White.
Hey, man. Only two people.
Two kinds of people know Kung Fu, man. Chinese and the King.
Watch out.
And I'm one of them. Okay. And he walks away, and Dewey just goes, "What the fuck did he just say?"
Oh my God.
But anyway, sorry. Bye. Love you. You're never gonna make it. Love you. Bye.
It gets the character tropes. It boils them down to their
I'm
like
Dewey
simplest form.
Cox's 12-year-old girlfriend.
Oh my God, dude.
2 years later, I'm your 14-year-old wife.
Jesus. Yeah, dude. Put that up against Elvis. Dewey Cox wins every fucking time.
Especially because John C. Reilly like actually did the music.
He toured. He went on a tour. I can't fucking
remember
believe it.
When I was younger, I watched an entire like somebody was there at one of the shows and recorded the whole thing. Like put it up on YouTube. And I just remember watching it, and from like the start to the end, he just gets progressively more drunk.
Oh my God.
And like by the end, he's like shirtless.
Holy fuck.
And just like rocking his head back and forth and everything. Kristen Wiig toured with him to like perform like Let's Duet.
Oh my God.
And like the backup vocals and stuff.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because she's in the movie as his 12-year-old wife.
Yeah, yeah. But she's not the one that
But
sings
she's
with
not
him.
the singer. Yeah, that's Jenna Fisher.
Jenna Fisher plays the girl that he ends up singing with. That's really funny how that works.
Darlene.
God damn it. Watch
Sorry,
Walk Hard.
I didn't mean to take us on a 5-minute derail.
Go off, King. It's a fucking perfect movie. That's a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, no, for sure. Anytime that I get the opportunity to talk about Walk Hard, I have to.
Absolutely, man. Yeah.
Walk hard, like the lean?
No, walk hard down life's rocky road.
85% lean.
Have you seen Walk Hard?
No.
God damn it, Davis.
Dude, it's literally like
funny as fuck.
It's the ultimate like biopic parody.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing.
It's so good. It's yeah. Oh my God, Jack Black plays Paul McCartney.
It's so good.
And Paul Rudd is Elton
I
John.
fucking love Paul Rudd.
Dewey Cox, we are the Beatles, yes. And every single time Jack Black talks, he changes his accent.
Oh my God. Fucking love it. That's like peak writing. I mean, it's the same writer, for like. Is it also Adam
I don't
McKay?
know if that one was Adam McKay. Let me see. Live Google.
Live Google. Hit me with the facts.
Stand by. That's a Judd Apatow movie.
Judd Apatow. Yeah, he did stuff like Step Brothers.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay, cool. Best drama motion picture. Guess what won? It wasn't Avatar. I just wanted to
Drama?
say. I just wanted to say
Everything
Avatar
Everywhere
did
All
not
at
win.
Once?
No, it was The Fabelmans. You ever heard of that?
Nope, not once.
It's the Steven Spielberg movie that came out this year.
Oh.
He did it. Woo! He won his 800th Golden Globe. Good job, bud.
You totally deserved it.
I'm not trying to undermine Steven Spielberg. He's great.
I am.
He done it.
He knows what he did.
He knows what he did. I love the meme that's like, oh man, I don't remember what it said, but it's like a picture of like George Lucas and Steven Spielberg like looking down at you at the camera.
Oh,
God,
no.
I don't remember, but they're like laughing, and I don't remember what it fucking said. It's probably something about your short film. I don't know.
Oh yeah, so I don't. Steven Spielberg made the movie AI,
Yeah,
and I hated that movie.
Have you seen it? I've
Yeah.
never seen it. It's
I
got
watched
Michael,
it when I was
what's his
like
name?
younger. I hated it. It's just
Really?
about like an AI boy who like lives throughout like eternity, basically.
Yeah, he lives throughout
It's actually
eternity.
just future Pinocchio.
I'm pretty
Future
sure. I don't.
Pinocchio.
I like. It's been a long time, but yeah, I think he like just like lives, and like everything around him like goes on.
Oh my God,
Haley Joel Osment is the boy.
that's the name I was trying to think. Sora, our boy.
Yep.
Speaking of Sora, dude, all of the Kingdom Hearts remakes
Are
are
on.
free.
Yeah, they're on the catalog
I
now.
just downloaded 1.5 and 2.5.
Oh, he's doing it. He's fallen into the Kingdom Hearts hole.
Because like Elijah can play it with
Hey,
me.
I'll see you in about 500 hours.
Yeah, dude. Later. See you guys. I'm clocking out. I'm diving headfirst into the Kingdom Hearts verse.
Have fun playing like all 9 games.
That's literally how I've been playing
God damn.
Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah.
Everybody keeps playing, but I've been playing other games. So I'll be talking to everybody, and they'll be like, "Just got into heaven, just got into here, just got in there."
Just got into heaven.
It was
Jesus.
all Heaven's Ward's the one DLC. And
Oh, okay.
The 9 games just made me think about how the DLCs are catch up.
Yeah.
Damn,
Dude.
dude.
Like straight up, I'll be honest with you. I did not play Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, which is like the
Fake
one.
fan.
Nah, fuck that, dude. Fuck that. That game
That's
is
the
shit.
card one,
that game's
right?
shit. Fuck that game.
I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna play Chain of
If
Memories.
anything, you could just watch like cutscenes for it if you really need
will.
the lore. But all it really is about it's like Sora loses his memory and then
Yeah, he's
it
got to get
leads
it back.
it leads to like Kingdom Hearts 2
Okay.
or like
gotcha.
Kingdom Hearts like 358
Oh,
over 2 days.
Right, 358 over fucking 96.
Remember who I am?
Ho ho! Have you found the door to darkness yet? Ho ho!
Oh no.
Riku.
This actually just turned into a Kingdom Hearts episode.
This shit's wild. Yeah,
We've just been so derailed.
we've derailed really hard, but it's okay. It's fucking great. It's great content.
But yeah, Kingdom Hearts is great. It's a good game.
I will be playing Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts 2
with
is
Elijah.
like legendary, obviously.
for sure. I'm probably gonna stick to like 1, 2, and 3.
Play Birth by Sleep.
Play Birth by Sleep. That's like the other one I was considering because I know that's
It's like important for the lore.
got you.
Also, I mean, Recoded is
You liked Recoded?
or not. Recoded is like cutscenes they have. I'm thinking of Dream Drop Distance.
Dream Drop. Okay, got you.
Dream Drop Distance is also really good.
I've just never played them. At any point, is it anything more than just friendship?
No, Sora literally
always
says
friendship.
like during one of the like climactic scenes of Kingdom Hearts 1 that his friends are all the power that he needs, and then he like gets the Keyblade back.
I mean, I get it. I get it. But it's just like, it's like the My Little Pony theory, dude, or what, the paradox, dude. Everything's just boiled down to friendship.
Yeah.
Like, no, that 10 billion hours of training I put in,
Look, man,
friends.
all
we're
for my
talking
friends.
about a franchise where hearts are like a deep concept in this
Yeah.
game, and you can go inside people's hearts and.
Fuck, all right? Everybody's 35 years old now. We need death. We need
Right.
like Breaking Bad X.
Bro, it's cool. But
Breaking
no, dude,
Bad,
it's fine.
Kingdom Hearts.
No, dude, it's fine.
Sora's
They've
cooking.
got Final Fantasy characters. It's fine.
That's
And that's where you can go for the older people.
yeah.
You do friends with better graphics.
Shit's wild, dude.
I don't know what they're gonna do for Kingdom Hearts 4.
They're gonna unlock the door.
I was talking about it. I was talking about it.
Years?
Well, no, I mean, I don't know if it'll be like 7 years or something, because it's already like in production.
They said about 3, like when we're in the middle.
Yeah, but
3
they like
was
have.
rough.
Yeah, but they've like already shown like a trailer for it.
That's good.
James Cameron's behind this one.
Yeah. I'm just wondering what they could do. Like, I mean, I guess they could do like an Avatar world. Disney does own Avatar.
Oh, that's
Oh, and-
fucking
Was
crazy.
there Star Wars in 3?
No, I think Star Wars is going to be in
It
4.
could be in anything.
I think
now,
they're
dude.
trying to do more like kind of live actiony stuff because like the graphics are getting so good. It's like,
It could be Marvel. Dude.
you know, kind of hard to go back to like 2D stuff.
It's
Yeah.
definitely gonna be Marvel.
So James Cameron
No,
is going to
I was thinking they could do like Coco.
Oh, Coco would be good.
Yeah, Coco or fucking Turning Red. Could you imagine?
Moana.
Could you imagine? Yeah, I know. I definitely think Moana's going to be one. Could you imagine going through like a Turning Red world and
That'd be great.
having the panda girl as your companion? They've
did
done Tron twice. They did Tron World in Kingdom Hearts 2, and then they went back to Tron. They did so.
That sounds like a whole.
I was never into Tron.
So in Kingdom Hearts,
Back to Tron.
so in Kingdom Hearts 2, they do like the OG Tron, and then in Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, they do Tron
The
Legacy.
remake? Oh,
Yeah.
fucking Christ.
And they have Jeff Bridges, Jeff Bridges' characters in it, and Olivia Wilde's character is in it.
You ever remember that
Jesus.
one fucking Toy Story game on the PS2?
Yes,
Dude,
Oh
you
my
know,
God.
from
I think
Marvel,
so.
Where you just buzz around the
and you'd be,
room.
like, racing the hearts.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Big.
I had
big
a
throwback.
Toy Story 1 game on my PC in like the 90s. Well,
It might have been
not
the same fucking-
not in the 90s. I was born in the 90s.
Yeah.
But I had this like PC game where it basically was just like you could go from like Andy's house to Pizza Planet and like
Oh, okay.
play some of the mini games there
Okay.
and come back to Andy's house and do some stuff there. It was dope.
From that to going to Toy Story World and Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah,
3.
the toy
It's not
box.
until 3,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah. And then you get like the ultimate
Shit,
scene
Woody.
of Woody fucking putting like, dude, it's so funny.
Spoiler alert.
I don't give a fuck, dude. Nobody knows the story
Nobody
of these
knows
games.
anything
Even
about
like the
Kingdom Hearts.
deepest fans are like, I have no idea what's going on. In Toy Story or in Kingdom Hearts 3, there's a Toy Story world, and it ends with Sora and Woody confronting like the main like one of the main antagonists of the whole like franchise. And at this point he's like corrupted Buzz. He's kind of like turned Buzz like dark or something like that.
Dark Buzz.
Yeah. And Woody
It's always
like
Buzz.
Sora goes to like fight the dude, and Woody like puts his arm in front of him and is like, I get the feeling that you don't have many friends.
Oh, dude, you were right, bro.
And like no, like he literally like he starts like taking steps towards him, and like each step is like a heavy like thud,
Yeah.
and he's just like
Like,
going
Woody's
off
about
on
to
this
murk
dude. Like
somebody.
he's like popping off and just like putting this dude in the dirt, like shit talking him hard.
That's some deep shit.
I got the feeling you don't have any friends. Oh my God.
It's dude, and then he
Yeah, it
falls,
was.
falls into the trash can through the deck of cards into like the toy pile. Yeah,
My kids' eyes are always wide when they see that
I
shit.
like Toy
The
Story
first one's pretty
2
fucking
Bro,
horrendous.
When you get to Sid's house,
It's very scary.
horrendous.
I was scared the first time I saw it as a kid. I remember.
Yeah,
It
Sid's a
was like
nasty looking
cannibal
fucking-
toys.
We
What?
know a couple kids that look like Sid.
Oh my God, dude.
Okay, we've derailed.
That was just a good 12 minutes. That's
It's fine. It's totally fine.
Welcome back. We're talking about the Golden Globes. Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. Look,
No,
these
it's good.
it's necessary to do these talks.
It is. It's fine. We're freeform here. You know, we like to chill and have a good time. It's a conversation show, not a fucking train. We did one
We
train
did one
episode.
train
okay?
episode. Okay, we're not like a fucking entire train.
That one was pretty on the rails. Yeah, David's just gonna start smacking us like, "Hey, stop it!
Now.
Nah, we're good." So, no. All right, getting back to some peeps that we appreciate in the movies this year. Michelle Yeoh.
I knew it.
Finally got some recognition. Yeah.
I knew it was gonna
Best
be her,
actress in a musical or comedy motion picture. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once is definitely a comedy, but it's still super
deep
at the same time, and she gives a fucking fantastic performance.
That's the best thing about, like, that's why I love comedy movies so much, is that you get like a lot of humor, but like the best comedy movies also have tender moments. I think of Jojo Rabbit.
Absolutely, and that has a heartbreaking moment, man.
Like it has like a couple heartbreaking moments
for sure,
but it's still like so funny.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
even like
Taika Waititi,
even like Step Brothers, for instance. Like, it's a hilarious movie, but then towards the end, you know, when Derek is singing, or when Brennan is singing, I'm sorry.
Oh,
and you get like the scene, and like everybody, and then he almost crashes the car. But no, when Will Ferrell's singing and like everybody is having their like dream sequence,
right?
And it shows Derek and Brent, like Derek's dream sequence, and it's him as a kid with Brennan, and they're like Brennan is helping him launch this kite into the air.
Yeah,
and he's like, "Thank you, Brennan. You're the bestest big brother ever."
Oh my god, yeah.
And then it cuts back to him as an adult, and he's like crying, but he's like.
I always forget that part.
It's like heartfelt.
It really is.
I'll be honest, Step Brothers is probably one of those movies I've seen the most.
Yeah.
Straight up. Yeah.
Yep.
Still funny.
No, legit. Funny. Step Brothers, Talladega Nights, and Anchorman.
Most quotable movies.
Always funny.
Are like in my top 10 movies, I think.
Most definitely. So we love to see that recognition. I mean, she did
I love,
incredible, dude.
Everything Everywhere All at Once, I think, was my movie of the year last year.
Oh, yeah. For sure. I at least in my top 3, for sure. Dude, when she got her award, Jamie Lee Curtis was like, you just see a picture behind her. She's like, woo! Like, just like absolutely.
Like loving it.
I love their relationship.
It's so good.
The support, man. Jamie Lee Curtis says, I once a cheerleader, always a cheerleader.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome. And then we also get Ki-Hu Kwan got supporting actor in a motion picture.
My man.
Our fucking man.
He comes back to movies after like 10, 20 years of not making movies.
So long. Yeah, it finally gets to step out from behind the camera again and act. And I can't imagine how
like validated he feels.
Absolutely.
He deserves that shit.
I haven't seen the speech yet. I'm very excited to check it out, though. I know it's going to be great.
Dude, like the choreography of like the fanny pack fight,
fucking incredible, dude.
Plus like his acting in like the other timeline, where like that line is so like beautiful. Like in another life, I would have really enjoyed doing the dishes with you.
Yeah, dude. Just living normally, you know, and
or like running a laundromat with you,
and doing
or whatever.
Taxes,
doing that's what he says.
Yeah.
Hello. Oh, am I like super loud?
No, I was just thinking.
He's experiencing it through the phones.
How does it feel to podcast with him?
It's weird.
How's this?
Try it out. Dang, we're going raw.
I did want to say too, just his performance throughout the entire thing, because he's switching between the different versions of himself. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Really incredible. Definitely deserved. I mean, he was up against Brad Pitt. Brendan Gleeson.
Alpha Wayman was a legend.
Alpha Wayman. It's Alpha Ki-Hu Kwan, baby.
Yeah.
He is the alpha.
He's the actual winner.
So I loved that. Angela Bassett won supporting actress in motion picture for Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
Nice.
Which is fucking awesome.
Nice.
Love to see it.
Love it. I still haven't seen it yet, though.
Me neither, but I still I put that support out there.
Oh, for sure.
We're waiting for the Disney Plus drop.
Is it not on Disney Plus yet?
I don't know.
That's fair.
We were too busy watching the menu, which we're almost back to. I got one more shout out of a movie that I really want to see, and I think will be an episode really soon. Maybe we'll even be our next episode. We've got Pinocchio by Guillermo.
Did it win an award?
Yeah.
Like best animated?
Best animated feature film.
Nice.
Help me say his name.
Guillermo del Toro.
Guillermo del Toro. Thank you. Beautiful. What an accomplishment to be taking stop motion to like different heights in 2022. I mean, this is a 14-year process.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
From conception to script to the completion.
Getting it all done,
I mean, stop motion, every single frame. You're shaping their face. And from what I've heard and from the trailer that I've seen, you see mustache hairs moving and shit, man. Like,
it's intense. It's intense.
They put that extra work in at places where they really didn't need to.
And it's crazy because it's like Pinocchio, but it takes place during World War II.
Yeah. Oh, there's themes of fascism. There's themes of, belonging.
Like, dude, Davis.
He straight up says this is an adult movie, but your kid can watch it with you. They're not. You're gonna have to explain a lot though. Like
in this fucking Pinocchio movie, Benito Mussolini is played by Tom Kenny, who is SpongeBob SquarePants.
Fucking insane.
SpongeBob SquarePants is voicing the leader of fascist Italy in World War II.
How crazy is that? Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Dude, I mean, but like the credit, going from such a silly character and instead of Kenny, like Ice King, he does so much.
I was gonna say, Tom Kenny is super diverse,
very diverse. And it's I mostly see him in his comedic roles. Yeah. So I'm really interested to see how he's gonna handle this role.
Yeah, something more serious.
So I'm very excited to check that out. It went up against a couple pretty great movies. The new Puss in Boots movie. Dude, has a whole new animation style.
I meant to bring that up to you. I opened up YouTube this morning, and literally the first thing on my homepage was Puss in Boots 2 final scene, Puss versus Death.
What?
And I was like, oh, cool.
Spoiler alert.
I was like, cool. Thanks. Very, very cool.
Holy shit.
Is that confirmed?
Yeah. I didn't like watch the video, but like it on YouTube, it'll like on mobile, it'll start like auto playing.
I hate that, yeah.
And
but it got some great reviews, and I love that they're adapting these new animation styles, breaking away from just traditional animation.
When is the new Shrek coming?
That's what I'm wondering.
Donkey.
That's a nice boulder.
That is a nice boulder. Okay. We can go on a 30-minute Shrek tangent. We're gonna have a whole Shrek episode.
We're not gonna do it.
That's
Join us next week for our Shrek marathon episode.
For sure.
We watch all 4 Shrek movies.
Shout out to Turning Red for
did it get nominated?
Good attention to. It was nominated. Yeah, I love that movie. It was one of my daughter's first favorite movies. She's got a little May panda. It's fucking adorable. I think that's about what I have.
Yeah.
Zendaya won actress in the drama series for Euphoria. That's fucking sick. She's
I have
a fantastic
not watched
actress.
Euphoria.
It is on my list. Me and Kayla want to check it out. So
it seems pretty intense.
Yeah. Yeah, those were the big ones for stuff that we, watch, and I thought that we would enjoy to discuss.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot more, but that's the shit that I really paid attention to.
Well, hell yeah.
I just love the respect to our everything, everywhere, all at once gang.
It's so
really
nice.
Appreciated that. All right, so
be a real podcast.
Back to the main.
Put those phones on your head.
Yeah, let me get these phones on. Then we're getting to the main dish.
We're dishing.
The menu. Oh, I do feel like a real podcaster.
I know, right? It's crazy.
This is nuts. Cool. Thanks, Davis.
I realize now that I don't have to be so close to the microphone when I talk.
Oh, yeah.
You can hear how much you don't hear me?
Yeah.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Right?
All right.
We got to have like a third room mic.
Yeah.
What if I turn on this bed?
Hello.
My dude just keeps the wireless mic on him.
What
You
if
know,
I
I
did?
keep
I
that
just had
MF
them in
bang.
radio.
He just turns it
You
on
should.
whenever he needs to
when
talk.
you have your comments, yeah, just throw that shit in there.
There you go.
I need our audience to help us convince Davis to get me a soundboard so I can play sounds.
Yes.
Whatever I want.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, we need sound effects. I would get carried away with it, but that's fine. It's good.
Yeah. We need to get carried away.
All right, man.
All right, we've spent over half an hour. Let's get to the main course, or I guess we should say the first course.
You right. General first, like, whole impressions. This is our spoiler warning for the menu. We're going in.
We're going in deep. We're going in hard.
Boy,
We're finishing the course.
we're discussing the mouthfeel.
We're getting real specific with the mouthfeel. You don't drink wine. You taste it.
You're supposed to get that slurping. You're supposed to let
Please,
the splashes hit
do
the top
not
of your mouth.
eat the food. It's my one request. Do not eat. Taste. And with that, we'll get into it.
Enjoy. Yeah, man. Let me know what you thought, dude. Just like going into this thing for the first time.
I mean, I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't really sure what to expect. Ben told me, because he watched it before.
Shout out, homie Ben Morgan. Love you, boy.
Love him. He's a king. He mentioned that, like, it's a pretty fast-paced movie and that, like, they don't really spend a whole lot of time
Right.
before. Like, it pretty much just picks up with them going to the restaurant. I was like, okay. So I was expecting it to be kind of fast-paced.
Yeah.
And it's not wrong.
Right. Like, things move fast, but, like, there's still definitely a build-up.
Yeah, there's still tension
Huge
rising.
build-up.
Yeah, throughout the whole thing. But yeah, I thought it was really good. I loved how hateable all the characters were.
Right, dude? Except for Anya Taylor. Like, she's the only
Except for
one.
Margot, yeah.
I like the chef at points, too, though.
No, absolutely. That's the thing. The chef is just like a tortured man, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, he's
just
definitely
broken.
He's definitely lost it, and yeah, he's definitely broken. But the dynamic, that energy that exists between Margot and Chef Slowick,
Yeah,
is it's just insane. Like, it's this weird, like, he doesn't like her,
but he's
upset.
He doesn't like that she's there,
Right?
Obviously, because
Right.
like she's not.
We're talking about it, so yeah, she's
not part of
menu.
his plan.
Yeah.
She's not somebody that he has like a problem with. So
Yeah.
like he's like, why are you here?
This is a meticulously planned evening.
He's like,
for
I'm getting
months.
revenge on everybody that has like wronged me
Yeah.
or made me feel less than.
Yeah. And some of those get just absolutely bizarre. Like, his reasonings get pretty fucking like silly, but in a funny way though. Like, again, this film balances that.
I was gonna say, yeah, the man is clearly delusional,
right? For sure.
But it's still
but
like
he's also such a confident speaker.
Yes. Absolutely.
I don't know how to describe it. Like, charismatic, but also a super stern presence.
Mm-hmm.
And Anya Taylor-Joy's Margot, she challenges that.
Yeah, she like everybody
Right off the
else just kind of takes it.
Right.
Especially Tyler.
Yeah. Nicholas Holt's character.
Yeah, he takes it and he loves it. He's like he's like
he is
masochist. He's like a masochist for it. He just loves getting put down by Chef.
It's like, this is for real. But he's also like, he just wants his attention.
Yeah, he's just obsessed with the man.
He keeps like interrupting. Like, he's the one who will say some stupid shit, and the chef just like looks at him for a second.
That's like the entire movie. I'm just like, I hate you. Please,
he's so
die,
bad,
die.
Dude, but he's so good at the same time. Like, his energy, Nicholas Holt's character was just, I don't know how to describe it. Like, he's just so obsessed, like the most foodie motherfucker I've ever seen in my life.
Like, somebody
and such an
literally
asshole to Margot.
Like, they literally watch a man kill himself in front of them all.
Yeah.
And he's like, the meal's great. Oh my god.
He's like, this is unbelievable.
This is to die for.
It's so crazy because like
Margot, are you gonna eat yours?
Yeah. To a degree, you're excusing his behavior until it gets real. And Chef's like, goodbye, Jeremy. And
yeah.
dude fucking offs himself as part of the menu. That's when you're like, okay, what is happening? Why aren't you freaking out yet? It's still funny, but you're like, why? And then it gets revealed. Another beautiful thing about this movie, everything is so mysterious at first.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting to know these people through
you don't know, like, some of them know each other, but you're not really given reasons why
it's
until
like
later on.
Shit.
Yeah. It's like all these people are stuck here. Like the actor who was like, oh yeah, I'm Slowick and I are like good friends. We go way back. And then he's got like his like manager, I guess.
Yeah, it seems like she's his manager with this like show.
She's there, and they kind of have. That's the thing. I think they were or something like that, but like it kind of broke off. She was like embezzling money from him,
right?
But he knew.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. But like you don't know all that yet,
about
and they just have like a weird kind of relationship about like they're filming a show, like a food show, like a
right.
Like Gordon Ramsay traveling or what I can't remember his name.
Not even Gordon Ramsay, just somebody who doesn't.
I'm trying to remember his name, and I feel bad because I can't remember it. But it's the Anthony Bourdain.
Oh, okay.
Like how he would go around traveling and like trying new foods at places and stuff.
And this movie star is very roll with it. He's just like, I'll just fucking show up to the board meeting, say I'm gonna put on a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah, he's just trying to use it as like a excuse to fuck off.
Pretty much, yeah, and just make money doing whatever.
But there's like them. There's the dude bros, the corporate dickheads.
These guys fucking suck.
Who
they
like
played their characters
they're like
well.
so comically bad, and they like they literally say, I don't know, 4 or 5 times throughout the movie, oh my god, we fucking suck, don't we? Oh, we are assholes. Aren't we just a couple of dicks?
What? Like what?
We're fine, boys. And
they don't
and
have
look, don't get it twisted. They sure are. They sure are dicks.
That's mostly what their characters are. I mean, they're this sense of entitlement, and I think this has a lot to say. It doesn't dive deep, but it's definitely class.
Yeah, it's like surface level.
Yeah, right. Talking
struggles
about
like that. And then there's like the critic and her, and her like manager / like publicist or something like that. I don't know what he was to her.
I really enjoyed them. It was Judith Light and Paul Adelstein, I think. Forgive me if it's incorrect.
Yeah, it looks like it's Adelstein.
Ted and Anne. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I confused them. It's
Lillian.
It's Paul, and then it's Janet McTeer. Yeah. Great. I loved them too because like it's just the super pretentious look at the food in a different way than Tyler.
Oh, for sure.
Tyler's obsessive.
Yeah, he's like, oh my god, this is so good. This is so good. But she looks at it and goes, this emulsion's broken.
I loved that.
That's not something that I would expect from a restaurant of this caliber.
And then there's just a shot of Chef just
watching,
like, just
and then they just
staring at her.
Dude, when Elsa when she walks up with the huge bowl and she's just like, here's some more broken emulsion for you, courtesy of Chef.
Yeah, man. Hong Chow, she did fucking great.
But no, and then like later on, like after Jeremy kills himself, she's almost like denying it. She like deluding herself into believing that it's all an act for her. Like she says that to Ted. She's like, I think this is all like, I think he's doing all of this like as like a thing for me.
Janet McTeer, like theater, like what?
Yeah, she's like, is this like dinner theater? Is this meant to like? Is this part like it's just he's just like this is just acting part of the meal and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But then very quickly she realizes like, no, we're all gonna die.
Yeah, for sure. And it's funny how it starts off, right? Because like at the beginning, there's like slow, like I mean, you're getting a cult like vibe.
Oh, dude, yeah, no, I mean, Elsa, they go to the barracks or whatever, because that's what she would call it,
right?
And or she calls it the dormitory, I think, or something like that. But
it's our family. It's where
we because they're like, the people, I think it's the dude bros, are like, oh wow, you all live together?
Yeah.
Like you all sleep in the same room? That's pretty weird. And Elsa just responds with, we're a family.
Yeah, and that's like
And instantly
where
I was
they
like,
don't waste time. They're like, we definitely want you to know that shit's not right.
yeah.
But like, in what way is the question as the movie progresses. She did great.
Oh, I loved her.
The fight scene.
He didn't tell me about the barrel.
Oh my god.
I didn't
Fucking
forget.
crazy. There's so many unanswered things that are just, I guess, kind of add to characters. Like when you find Chef's house and it's the same
and
kitchen.
it's the restaurant.
It's literally the restaurant.
Yeah.
What? Like you're like, what's fucking wrong with this dude?
Yeah, it's
but I
pretty
guess it
crazy.
has to do with an obsession of that career,
trying to like get back that spark that he lost.
Right. Or even just like, because like I feel like he's at a point right now where that's just gone.
Yeah, like there is no
There
spark.
is no spark.
Yeah, because I mean he's planning on killing himself.
Yeah, right.
It's just a man who has nothing left,
right,
and so he, it's the only thing that he has is cooking. So his house is the same as his restaurant.
Right, which is just insane.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I guess it kind of like shows like a man who is so consumed by his work,
right,
that
and at the same
his
time,
living space becomes his place of work.
Yeah, and his work is failing him, I guess.
Yeah,
or he's just like
he's lost his passion.
Because he's serving these people.
And they don't appreciate.
It's how I
him.
felt working at Starbucks.
Yeah, you just don't get appreciated.
You serve the same people that act the same way.
Me at Dave's.
Appreciated. Straight up, no appreciation. They harvest everything the morning of to make that food, and this will bring us into the old couple. To talk about the old couple.
Yes,
they visited like what 3 times, and Chef, like that one scene where he stares at him, he's like, "Name one fucking dish you've eaten here. You've come here 3 times. Most people find it the utmost privilege to get here once."
Yep.
I loved that.
Richard, and he's just like, and then his wife is like, halibut. No, you fucking idiot. It was cod.
Jeez. Yeah. We don't serve halibut. So that couple just was kind of acting as this privileged,
like a rich,
wealthy couple, but they've also got their
problems. Like immediately they see, like he sees Margot, and Margot sees him, and like immediately that like they have history.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, before they're even out on the island,
it's on the boat.
They make eye contact. Yeah, you're like, what? And then when you find out what happened, you're like, what? Whoa. Yeah, for sure. The whole missing, like, or daughter that's missing. It sounds like they have a missing daughter.
I don't know if she's missing or deceased.
Oh God, dude, yeah, that's fucked up.
I think her being deceased would make more sense.
Yeah. Well, at one point, the wife sees her before she makes any connections about them.
Yeah, she just says that she looks like
Claire. She kind of looks like her.
And he's like, that's not our Claire.
Yeah, he's like, stop obsessing.
Mm-hmm.
Even though
he's
shutting out the fact that
is
he already
obsessed.
Yeah, is more than obsessed.
God, like it's such a creepy scene,
dude. Very much so. Very much so.
When you find out like their relationship.
Taco Tuesday scene.
Oh my God.
That's where you start to kind of piece together a little bit.
Yeah.
That was fucking like the speech he gives. Again, these monologues that
his mom is there.
By Chef Slowick. His mother being there, and
just getting drunk.
Is that when he introduces her? Because
he talks about how Tuesday was Taco Tuesday,
and then he gets into his personal life a little bit, and it's like, okay, very clear abuse from the parental figure and 2 drunk parents.
Yes,
so already a bad start.
Love
to
it.
His life.
We love to see it.
No, we don't. No. Fuck, dude.
Are you like losing it?
No, I was trying to think of what my next train of thought was after that. Because I think we've discussed all the tables now.
I mean, yeah, no, we've talked about all of the guests.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the courses.
That's
I loved
what I forgot to mention. Yeah.
I loved that the movie was broken up into, first course, second course, third course,
Super fun.
Intermission, and then finale.
Yeah. Yeah. Dessert.
Final dish.
Final dessert. S'mores. Yeah, I was talking about his monologues.
Yeah, his monologues are so good.
Do you have a favorite scene or anything? Like something that stuck out the most to you?
I mean, my favorite scene, I think, has to be when Margot is like,
oh, yeah.
I don't like this. I haven't liked any of the food I've had so far.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And he's like, what?
Yeah.
Well, what can I do for you? What would you want? And she's just like, you know what I really want? A cheeseburger. Just a plain cheeseburger. None of your fancy gourmet shit.
Yeah.
And I bet you couldn't make me a good one. And he's like, I'll make you the best cheeseburger you've ever had.
What kind of cheese?
American.
Perfect.
American is the... Dude, I love it. He's like, American is the perfect cheese for a cheeseburger. It melts, but it still retains its firmness.
It says something about, like, something not splitting. Or
yeah, that's what he says. He says it doesn't split.
Yeah. I'm like, dude. Like, I don't know why that hits so hard for me. Maybe it's because she saw that picture of him as a fry cook.
Yes.
And she boiled him back down in this midst of everything where this character is pretty much numb and ready to die.
Yeah.
And just done with everything.
She gives him one final spark of joy.
Joy, passion. And that's the only time you see him cook personally.
Yeah, no, all his chefs make all the other meals, yeah. And he finally comes out and personally makes her a cheeseburger and fries. Julian, is the fryer still on?
Oh my God, dude. I loved it so much. I love it so much.
Would you like, what does he say? Would you like crinkle cut or like some French name?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and then he personally makes it. He puts like onions on it, which isn't, that's not just a good old like plain cheeseburger, but you know, it works.
Put some onions on there. A little flavor.
And she takes a bite and then she just goes,
good looking double cheeseburger.
She goes, that is a tasty burger.
You got a drink to go with that?
Slowick, I'm going to eat the whole thing.
Oh my God.
Are you going to tell people that I housed Chef Slowick's burger?
Oh my God.
Let me record a video of you saying you want to kill everybody in this room.
Jesus Christ. She takes, dude, I love his face. He's watching her, like waiting for her to take a bite of that burger.
And then she goes,
Yeah. And he just smiles. He's so happy.
But then she hits him with I think my eyes were too big for my stomach.
Yeah. And he's just like, he's not upset about it or anything. She's just like.
And then she's just like, can I have it to go?
And he immediately grants their request. He's just like, amazing.
Get her a to-go box.
I love it.
And I loved, I guess we're just talking about the end of the movie now, but I just love that she, like the way she looks back at everybody.
Yeah.
And Richard's wife gives her like that nod of like, go.
Yeah, that was amazing. She was like, you know what?
Everybody else is like resigned to their fates at this point.
Which is so crazy. You know, they're like, we're not getting out of this.
I guess like honorable mentions for like favorite scenes would be the Elsa Margot fight.
That was really good, yeah, for sure.
Or the Tyler Slowick scene where
I thought you might have said
where
that
he
one,
makes Tyler's bullshit.
Yep. That was amazing. He's like, another thing. He's like, this wasn't a part of the menu, but we're fucking rolling with it. Tyler. He gives him the chef costume, and Tyler's like nutting.
He literally writes Tyler on it in fucking black Sharpie.
He says, "Cook,
cook,
cook.
What do you need?
Cook.
We have every ingredient.
Dude, he makes, this is some Gordon Ramsay.
He's like, everybody come over and watch. We don't want to miss the great Tyler's work.
It's like, oh, this must be some new dicing method we have
that I've never learned yet. I'm grateful.
Like, you're just waiting for Tyler to get what he deserves. You get what you fucking deserve. Because it's crazy when you find out. It makes sense finally. He's like, we've been talking about this. This isn't your girlfriend.
He's been my protege, yeah. Why isn't she here?
Right. And that's where it really got interesting too, because like you said when we were first talking, he was never mad at Margot. He was never mad at
no.
He's just mad that she was there. He's like,
yeah.
I didn't plan on this person dying.
I didn't plan on yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care about he's like, I don't care about all these other people dying, but like you're not supposed to be here.
Yeah. For sure.
But I can't stop what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So that's why he gives her the option of like, you're not like these people.
I know, I like that scene a lot.
So I'm giving you the option, you can be with us or you can be with them.
Yeah.
Yep. And cuz he sees her and he's like, a working person can tell that when another working person is around.
Yeah,
right. I can tell that you work in an industry.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy it?
She's like, yeah.
Or I used to.
Right, yeah. They relate.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
moment.
they build that rapport between each other, and I think that was like critical to him letting her go. Even when she breaks into his house.
Yeah, yeah.
And he says like, "Oh, you betrayed my trust."
Yeah.
But he
tells her to go sit down there, but then she still hits him. She just hits him at that right moment, dude. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And she hit him she took him back to the beginning.
Yep.
And it really just all came full circle because like
it was like beautiful, honestly.
It was beautiful. And then they all die.
And then they all blow up. She's escaping. Death. Dude, oh my God, s'mores.
His last
He's like, my
speech
this final dish is a play on s'mores. I fucking hate s'mores.
Yeah. Speaking of reasons why he's killing people, the fucking actor, he's like, do you know how often it is we get one Sunday off?
It was my one Sunday off in like 3 months.
Yeah. He's like, I saw your movie.
And I watched a movie and I fucking hated it.
It sucked.
It was the worst movie I've ever seen, and you ruined my one day off in 3 months.
And he said, I'm not the director. And he was like, well, your face
is on the movie.
Oh my God. It's so fucked up, dude. That's where it's like really delusional. I mean,
yep.
He's got the classist people where he's like,
yeah, dude. Oh my God, that scene was insane too. When they're like, I really didn't want to have to pull this card, but
those guys, yeah.
Do you know who we are?
Uh-huh.
And then
they work for his.
He's like, we work for Derek.
Whatever.
Yeah. And he's like, oh yeah, no, I'm aware. The man who paid for this restaurant.
Yeah. Good old Hawthorne.
Anyway, I'd like to direct you all to look out the window.
Yeah.
And it's that man like
hanging.
He's not like hanging.
Not from the neck.
He's just he's like rigged up to like wings.
Yeah.
And then he just sinks him.
Fallen angel.
Just puts him in the water and like lowers him down and just holds him down there.
He tells everyone to shut the fuck up and listen to it.
Yep.
Intense.
And then I think that was what took the fight out of the Corpo Bros.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah. Definitely killed their spirit.
Yeah.
He just breaks them down, conventionally.
Well, because they were like, oh, dude, you can't touch me. I've got this guy on my side.
Yeah, and he's like,
this guy? Right this guy that I just killed?
Oh, God, dude.
You got him on your side? That's cool.
There's also a couple moments where like people will say something, and I can't remember if it's Chef directly or if it's somebody else that says it, but they're just like, oh, no, yeah, we're all dying tonight. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like...
Yeah, no, it's... the food critic is like, we're all going to die.
Okay,
like, she says it at one point. She's like, we're all going to die. And then Ted is like, no, we're probably going to make it out. Like, no, we can make it out. We just have to... And then she's like, no, we're all going to die. And he's like, dude. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Ted was kind of funny, too.
He just was the ultimate yes man to her.
Yeah, absolutely. It was pretty good. But I love when one of the courses is them giving them the chance to run away.
Dude, that
just
was
to
insane.
show that they can't escape.
Yeah, there's a scene where like he takes them outside and is like, "All right, all the men, I'm giving you a 45-second head start. Go ahead and try and escape.
Right.
And if you can, great. But if my men catch you, you're coming back."
Yeah.
And everybody leaves except for Tyler.
Yeah, dude. Tyler, the dude who's like the fucking
the foodie, the guy who brought Margot with him.
Everybody else runs, and then
he's just standing there like,
yeah,
I'm just waiting. And then Slowick looks at him and is like, "You too."
Yeah, he's like, "Go, just fucking run, dude." The husband, with his finger,
he's like hobbling away.
He's like, "I'll get help," and his wife's like, "Oh, okay.
You're leaving?"
Yeah, he's like, "I'll send help." Starts hobbling away. It's so funny. Like, there's a long shot. Kind of
him
wide,
like hobbling across
shot.
Like a bridge as there's like two
they're just walking
chef crew that are like
they're running at first, but when it gets to that bridge, they're just walking like
at him,
slowly, like coming up behind him, and he's like,
it's so good.
And then Ted, like he like looks at her, he's like, I'm sorry. He just like goes.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm just gonna go.
Yep. Like he's the actor, he's like,
yeah,
sorry, I'm a bad guy.
That's
or he's like, I'm selfish.
Yeah, that's what the actor says. Yeah.
And
then they just get brought back just to break your spirit even more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, the breadless bread plate.
I really liked that because that was the start. That was the start of like
him.
You guys aren't going to have the experience that you think.
Thought. Yeah.
Right. And I liked that. I liked how pretentious.
But like, and then even
like,
the taco, like
bread.
The Taco Tuesday scene.
Uh-huh.
Where the guys are like, where they have all like their dirty secrets,
like, tax forms, on
laser
the
printed on the tortillas, and yeah, the guys, the Corpo Bros are just complaining to Elsa.
Yeah,
they're like, "What is this?" And she's just like, "Tortilla."
Yeah, yeah, right, yeah.
Es muy delicioso.
Yeah, right. Oh my god, so funny. And it's just crazy how well they blend the comedy and
like the horror aspect. Dude, it's so good. It's done very well.
For sure, man. Those are pretty much my thoughts on the movie. Oh, cinematography. We can talk a little bit more about now.
Dude, I absolutely loved the macro shots.
Yeah, dude, like
when they would do like
up
the course
the food,
introductions,
showing that. I mean, it's beautifully structured. You know what I mean? It really is interesting.
I loved the symmetry of whenever Chef would clap his hands and he'd be in the middle of the room, and you just see like the kitchen split behind him with all his chefs
lined up on either side,
and I loved
the lights hanging on either side, and even the two triangular windows that point to him in the middle.
Absolutely, it's just all the lines lead perfectly
right to him. Yeah.
And also, because I mentioned the other chefs,
I
love that like the idea of everybody dying, wasn't even his idea.
That was crazy. Like that.
The girl chef is like, oh yeah, no, that was my idea.
We all go together.
We're a family.
Yeah.
If one of us dies, we all die.
Nuts. Dude, we didn't even talk about, I mean, the course where the men try to run away and escape.
Mm-hmm.
The chef is like,
she's like, I created this course. I created this course. Chef Slowick tried to rape me. Several times.
She says he made sexual advances on me several times. Yeah.
And I had to rebuff him every time.
Yeah.
And he never acted like anything ever happened.
Yeah.
We would just
hid away from it.
We would just never talk. I loved the scene when he just looks at her and he's just like, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Is that before she stabs him?
Yes.
Yeah. And it's even more sentimental because it's the scissors that he used to stab his father to get him off of his mother.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like symbolism between him becoming his father.
Yes, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's so good.
That hits hard. That's hard shit. Like, Really good, really good. And then, she had the whole idea to bring the whole fucking thing down. So I guess originally it was just going to be the guests, and they would try to, I don't know, get away or something. But no,
but there's no escape. I mean,
there's no escape.
Margot literally calls the Coast Guard in.
Oh my God, that scene.
And
yeah.
he comes in and is like, "Is there a sorry guys, I don't mean to interrupt your dinner, but is there some kind of somebody left a distress call?"
Yeah.
No, nobody's there. He gets an autograph from the actor. He's like, "Oh, dude, I loved you in the exact same movie that Chef hated."
Right. Yeah.
He's like, "Can I get an autograph?" And the dude's like, "Oh yeah, for sure. I can give you an autograph. I would love to." And he just writes, "Help us"
on the paper.
On the paper. And as the Coast Guard dude's walking out, he draws his gun.
Yeah.
And he points it at Chef. But then he turns his gun on. Who does he turn it on? I can't remember. But he
lights a candle with it.
Oh yeah, that's what he does. He pulls his gun on Chef, and he's like, "Everybody, sit down." And then he lights a candle with it and reveals that it's a lighter.
And then like the crew starts laughing.
And then all the rest of the Chef's crew just starts laughing, and Chef is like, "Excellent performance." And then the dude comes over and is like, "Yeah, I'm with Chef."
And that's another thing about breaking their spirit down. Like they give them hope and they just crush it. It's crazy.
But then it's insane because it's only because Margot called the Coast Guard in that she's able to leave.
Right, exactly. She gets to take the boat out.
And I love that it just ends with her sitting on the fucking head of the boat,
housing the
burger,
with the fire in her eyes as she's looking at the place burn.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful ending. We are raising up our girls, Anya Taylor-Joy and Mia Goth.
Queens.
These are their
absolute
years.
Queens.
Yeah, absolute queens. Couple final notes on like production and stuff before we wrap up. I found it really interesting listening to the actors talk about the experience being on set, the directing style.
Oh yeah, I haven't listened to any interviews. So
did we name drop the director? It's Mark.
No, I just name dropped the producers.
Yeah, it's Mark
Mylod.
Mylod, yeah, and he's done.
Oh, he did stuff for Shameless.
He did Shameless. He's done Game of Thrones work, and
has he done Game of Thrones work? That's cool.
For a few years, he did some direction with them. And there's a recent show, I think, on HBO that he was doing as well.
Succession,
which is a pretty big show, from what I've heard. I haven't checked it out, but I love his directing style, man.
Yeah, no, I loved how this movie looked.
Yeah. So it was really fun listening to the actors talk because they said, usually when we go on set, there's trailers, there's craft, there's places to step away to if you feel like you need a break or you need a breather.
Was there not that on set?
No, he said we were on the set the whole day with each other. We sat down at these tables and we completely worked at a team effort. It was so cool listening to them talk in a panel. They were like,
yeah,
you don't always get this with movies. There was no competition. Everybody was figuring out how we can help each other and how we can improvise. Because do you know how the camera's floating around the room and you're often seeing several tables?
Mm-hmm.
There's not a lot of time for people to be off camera. So they need to be thinking about, what are we going to talk about here? What can we do to improvise here? Really, it's just really cool hearing everybody have such a positive experience working together like that.
Oh, yeah.
And just one of them compared it to play work because so many cameras, like the camera's on you so much that you're
constantly having to like act.
Right.
Yeah.
So it sounded like a really fun process.
I was gonna say, it seems like it'd be like intense but fun.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's how a lot of the actors felt about it. So really fun. The collaboration between the director and the actors seemed like it was top notch, and it definitely shows. A lot of the actors were asking, what's with my character before this? And it's really interesting to hear how they collaborated with him and kind of got their answers, or just saying that this is where the story lies now, and we just know them as these people. it's interesting to see people's different.
You don't
acting
need to
styles
know
with
everything
that.
about your character.
Right.
Your
So-
character doesn't have to have a super intense backstory.
Yeah.
You can literally just be a corpo bro dickhead.
Literally, yeah, right.
Fucking corpos.
Fucking corpos.
Play
shit,
Cyberpunk
man.
2077.
Yeah, please play Cyberpunk.
But
dude.
don't play as a corpo.
Don't play as a corpo. Yeah, that's about what I got, man. Fucking great movie.
Excellent movie. Go
Solid
check it out,
8.5
everybody.
out of 10. Check it out. Let us know what you think. What's your favorite dish? What's your favorite course?
Which course was your favorite?
What's
I
your
personally
favorite
like
scene?
s'mores.
My God, for real. A lot of these scenes are really sticking with me. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I've been thinking about it in the past
Yeah.
few days, so it stays with you. And like I said, I really want to watch it again, see what I can catch. It's one of those movies. So
Yeah.
yeah. Any closing thoughts from you? That's about what I got.
I mean, I thought it was a really well done movie. Pretty clever, pretty funny, but also tense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Um,
Great example of balance.
yeah, very, very, very well done. I really enjoyed it. I don't really have any like super detailed thoughts, I guess. I just enjoyed the acting,
Yeah.
the characterization, the cinematography of it all.
For sure.
I just really enjoyed it.
Absolutely.
Had a lot of fun.
For people who are into food and like
Yeah.
watch these shows like Hell's Kitchen or like the more, I don't know, uppity food shows, you're gonna love it.
Mhm.
You're gonna love these
Oh, for sure. You're
references.
gonna see it and you're gonna be like, "Oh, this is an awesome satire."
Yeah, for sure. Most definitely. All right, man. Well, thanks for, as always, coming on, talking about
Of
some dope movies and shit.
course. Thanks for having me. Just kidding.
You're my forever host,
I'll always be here.
my life partner.
I'll always be here.
Sorry, we still have our headphones on. We're just
And we're
We're just-
kind of just fucking with it.
we're just
to-
having fun.
Welcome to the Storyworks ASMR channel. Stop.
Sorry. All right.
Instantly
No more
stop.
of that. Everybody leaves the episode.
Yep.
All right, guys. Thank you for sticking around. I'm Zach Gosen.
I'm Andrew Hall.
This was the Storyworks podcast, and we will see you next time.
Sayonara.
Bitch.
Got him.
Fuck. I'm stuck in my little corner. Fuck. Yeah, just hit the space bar. Oh, fuck.